Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
Definitely. Bieber fever.
So what did he do exactly?
He was 2 hours late for his own concert. And it meant that people with young children missed their trains home. Some of them had to leave early, couldn't even stay for the concert.
It's pretty bad.
It's a disgrace.
A disgrace?
An absolute disgrace. He ought to be ashamed of himself.
Yeah.
But apparently he was in his dressing room playing computer games.
Yeah. Listen to that.
Did you hear that shot caller in the studio?
There's a worse noise than if you'd gone, yeah, apparently he was in his dressing room doing coke and banging hookers.
Well, according to reports, Bieber says he was only 40 minutes late, blaming the delay on a technical difficulty. Maybe he couldn't save his score.
It's the first time I've admired him. If you arrive late and you still have the balls to get zip-wired in, dressed as an angel. Like, he's not snuck in at the back and gone, God, I'm so sorry, everybody, the bloody tube. He's properly, if you pulled that shit at work, just go, where's Mike? He's like, oh, here he comes.
I was at the concert and I was furious because I've got daughters. I didn't take them. I was just at the front going, Justin. I like to confuse it. It's just me and a row of 11-year-old girls. And then he looks across and he's going, touching their hands like that. And he gets to me and I'm just going, you're Justin.
Well, would you take your kids to go and see him, though, wouldn't you?
No.
No, you wouldn't. Would they be into that kind of thing? Would they?
No, I'd have them adopted if they got into him. I'd put them into care.
And I had the impression most of them complaints really were because the parents, they didn't want to be there in the first place. And so that's why the wait is awful. I mean, if you have to wait for something you don't want to do, like see the dentist or take the ferry to France. If you then have to wait, makes it even worse.
Another reason why the parents might have been upset is because they could have got an extra couple of hours in the pub. You know, because they got their... See? We've got some Beliebers in the house. Because that's what he calls his fans, isn't he, I think? Beliebers.
What?
Are they Beliebers? Beliebers.
Nick, would you describe yourself as a believer?
No.
Because I'm not a believer.
I know. Yeah, no. I wouldn't... No, but, I mean, he calls his fans Beliebers, but I just call my fans Jean and Tony. And they're never angry when I'm late, because they're the ones that are driving me to the gig. I think you shouldn't be having a go at him for being late. He's only, like, a little bit late for... He's 19, isn't he? When I was 19, you know, I could barely make dinner with all the wanking I was doing, so... In fact, he's entertaining millions of fans, so give him a break, innit?
Yeah, good point. Let's have a look and see if Justin Bieber is up there.
Yes.
Yes, Justin Bieber caused outrage by turning up 2 hours late for a gig. It's not just kids that like Justin Bieber. My nan actually describes herself as a Belieber. She's very religious and she's lost her teeth. John Steen, what else have the nation been talking about this week?
What have you been talking about?
A massive Man United game, surely.
Oh.
Was it a red card, or was it not?
Brilliant whatever, wasn't it?
Tell me what happened.
Well, basically, Manchester United were playing Real Madrid in the Champions League, and Nani got sent off for a foul that was quite... I didn't think there was much in it myself, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it was good though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Anything that makes Ryan Giggs cry should always be applauded. Little Alex Ferguson getting so angry, came out of his little thing and then he couldn't get down the stairs anymore. He can't move his limbs when he gets excited.
That was funny, wasn't it?
He'll still be managing when they have to put a spanner in and there'll just be shots of him like...
Denise, are you a football fan?
I do go to matches, yeah. I support Chelsea.
Do you?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yay!
Did you love it when Man U went out?
I missed the game because I was too busy baking.
Were you?
I was baking, yeah. I was putting a hot filling in my pie.
You may be the perfect woman. Not only baking, but innuendo with it. Nick, are you a football fan?
No.
No, not...
No, I mean, I've never really been into football, and it's like... It's the equivalent now of, like, Lost or West Wing or Breaking Bad, and everyone's, like, saying, oh, you've got to get into it, but I've left it too late, really. If there's a massive box set at the end of the football, then I'll buy that.
Well, Manchester United against Real Madrid is not in our top 3. But Roy Keane claims the writing's on the wall for Wayne Rooney at Manchester United, but Rooney's not worried because he can't read it. Sean Seam, what else have the nation been talking about?
The Queen's not been very well.
No.
She had a bit of a, I don't know, she had an adverse reaction to her swan jalfrezi that...
She had the squid, basically.
It's Philip knocked up. It's one of those weird things, you go, that's one of the real downsides of being royal, is if you have any ailment, everyone knows about it. You know, she's had sort of diarrhoea, vomiting, and the whole country knows about it.
You wonder if that vomit, if that sells on eBay. I wonder if there is a market for that. I mean, I can easily imagine poor Burrell there with a bucket by the drain. I don't know if there is a market. They're probably all waiting for Kate Middleton's afterbirth.
You know, Prince Philip had his bladder infection.
Yeah.
You know, it's not something you'd want everyone to know about. And he's in a private hospital, and they pushed the news on, and the news is from outside the hospital where he's got a bladder infection, and everyone's talking about your... basically, he's got the most famous bladder in the world. And you get to the point where the Queen, I was expecting to see, like, you switch on the news, you know that guy, Peter Snow, at the elections, he's got, like, graphics of the Queen going, and the infection would have come into the stomach here, causing an expulsion here, later leading to more expulsions from this angle here. You know, just big graphics and, like, you know, a plan of the Buckingham Palace, you know, saying that she would have run through this door here.
To get to the loo.
You don't think she would have made it all the way?
Here. The butler would have held her hair back.
But that's what you do, though, in general, isn't it? When you've got an upset stomach, you kind of go, I'm telling you. I've never like that before. Unbelievable. I sat there and you should have heard the noise. Now, does the Queen do that?
I imagine she's very dignified. She comes out and goes, one would give that 10 minutes if one were one.
But she's got like 400 toilets in her house. She wants to try having the in a house where there's one toilet and your flatmates won't go to the bloody shop for you to get toilet paper. I imagine she wipes her arse with Andrex puppies as well. Run away, go on.
She doesn't do that. She doesn't. She's got someone to do that for her.
I bet someone wipes her.
They get someone to do everything for them. They've got someone to take their condoms off.
Whipping.
When they've had sex, they got someone comes in, they go, I'm not touching it, you take it off.